everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you have had a wonderful week. I'm going to go ahead and just spill it out right here in the beginning. I don't feel real good today. I haven't felt good this week. And if you've been with me, you know I've been dealing with like food and stomach issues. And last Friday, I decided I wanted a Zaxby salad. So I went and had a big salad and I have been paying for it ever since. And this morning, it's like my stomach's still hurting. I've been kind of off and on all week. But I do have some good things to show you, so I did want to go ahead and do the video. It's just, if you can tell, I'm not my best, that is why. And Chanel's coming up here, but I wanted to show you this magazine. I haven't even looked in it yet, but when I saw it, I just thought it was so pretty. I'm probably going to just sit it somewhere. A lot of times I like to take magazines that I like that are real pretty and then use them to, like, you know, if I'm going to set a vase with, you know, water and flowers on the table, you know, put this underneath it so it kind of serves that double purpose. But I just thought that was so pretty. And then another thing I wanted to show you before I take it to my mom, hopefully today, and her several things that are like for exfoliating and everything. And this is her favorite thing. And it is the Dr. Dennis Gross, the Real Peel 2-minute Skin Fix. Alpha Beta Peeling Universal Pads. Yeah, Universal Daily Peel, 35 treatments. You go over it with one wipe for exfoliate and smooth, and then you go over it again with the next wipe that kind of neutralizes it. And you guys have heard about these. I've used these in the past. I feel like, matter of fact, she won't mind if I just take out a couple to use and see what I think again. But she loves these. She said that this is a thing that she could tell the most difference in her skin. So I ordered these for her. Okay, so going on to skincare, and then I will probably change my lip combo in a minute. That's what I wanted to do first because I'm not crazy about this one on camera. But anyway, going on to skin, I, you know, have gotten back on my Retin-A, my Refisa, and I've been alternating it with the, either the, I can't remember that real strong stuff. I'll put the name of it down here, and the Paula's Choice. But I'm still having that same issue of, you know, I will exfoliate, I will use just like some heavy duty scrubs. I will think, oh, my skin's gonna look so good tomorrow. Then I put my foundation on and bam, I can see all of that just lacy skin. That's not, it's not like it's dry and sticking up. It's just there. It makes your makeup just look terrible. So last night I got the bright idea that I was going to use one of those razors and do like a little, you know, like a, what am I trying to say? Dermaplaning on myself. So I don't know if you can see, my skin is so mad. I've got one bump right there. I've got, I think I had even like a little place right here where I was bleeding. And I just did too much. So that is another thing that, like, my face just feels kind of weird today, like kind of almost prickly. So don't do that. Someone needs to call Amazon and tell them not to even sell me those little tinkle razors again, because every time I use those, I just go overboard. I think if you're just wanting to get the fuzz off of your face, and maybe it probably does a little bit of exfoliating too, I think I need to just stick with a razor, just a cheap, those little Bic ones that come in all the pastel colors. That's what I was using because they're real slim and they can get, you know, just all around. But every time I try to do that tinkle razor, I regret it. So I'm gonna get rid of those. So that, gosh, I'm just a bundle of joy today. But anyway, so let's go on to some good stuff. Okay, so the first thing is I kind of got inspired by two of my friends. Elizabeth, she has been a subscriber and a friend for years, and Susan. So Elizabeth has been doing some Instagram stories and Instagram TV, and she did her favorites and did a tutorial. So I bought a few things inspired by her, and then I carried out my buying of things from my friend Susan. So I'm going to show you a few things that they suggested, and I've used all of them, I think, a couple of days now, so I can tell you. Okay, the first thing is this, which is the Giorgio Armani Maestro Fusion Makeup. in the shade 6.5 because I think that's very important. She said that she had 6 and it was not the same. She didn't like it. So luckily I had ordered 6.5 and it is the most beautiful tone. It is just like the perfect neutral lean into warm. It's kind of like when it's in the summer and you've gotten a tan and it's already been like a couple of days, like a pecan tan, and that's how it's like. It's just that yummy color. So I love this. I do not like this foundation on its own. It's one of those that's like a serum foundation, and it just, to me, this just does not, for some reason, I've never tried it with a really gripping primer. So maybe I will try it with that, but this is going to be so good to put a few drops in any foundation that I want to tweak the color or give more coverage, because this has wonderful coverage. So loving that. The first day I tried it was with the Illuminating CC Cream by IT Cosmetics. That did not work for me. I think my skin is just too oily for that at this moment. I mean, it just broke up and just didn't look good. So today, that must have been yesterday. So today I'm trying it with the original CC Cream in the shade Neutral Medium, and that is what I have on today. And I think it is beautiful. Beautiful. So that is a really good combination. My mom wants to try like some CC creams and stuff, so I'm gonna put this in her bag over here. I just wanted to show you first. Okay, I wanted to report back on this. This is the All Nighter new primer. Let's see what it's called. Long Wear Foundation Grip. Preps, Smooths, Perfects. Okay, this does, I would say it preps. I would say it smooths. I would just say it's a great primer. I would not say this is gripping. I cannot tell any gripping properties in this. Even this morning, just to make sure before I told you, I put it on and I went and did something and came back. And with the Sicily, with the Cover FX, and with the Milk Hydro Primer, you will feel the stickiness. I mean, you will know that it is a gripping primer. With this, it wasn't like that at all. So I do think this is good. But I don't think it should be considered a gripping primer. That's just my opinion. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not enough for me to use with the things that I really need that with. I just looked in the mirror and thought my face might be a little shiny right here. And last time I used this, I try so many products that a lot of times my favorites will kind of get shuffled down in the drawer or put in another drawer, and I might not think about them for a little while. Well, the other day I was thinking, where is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder? And I found it. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is my second one, and I've hit pan. That tells you something right there. But it is so good. You just have to have this. It would definitely be in my Lisa kit. It would definitely be something that I think everyone would love. So I'm gonna just hit this. Ooh, see, even then it's kind of sensitive, but I'm gonna put this right here, and I'll tell you, I always do like this because I think it looks good along the jawline too. Okay, so I wanted to mention that. Today I used something and I was so impressed, and I wanted to tell you about it. It's nothing new or eventful, but it is the, what is this, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is the corrector. I have used the neutralizer before and I wasn't really impressed. I think I gave it away, but I saw this when I was in, I think, Ulta, and I've been looking for something that might be a replacement for either my Maybelline Dream Lumi in Radiant that you can't buy anymore that I love, or the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector, because I don't know if that's available anymore. Last time I linked it, I had a hard time finding it. So today I used this. I've used it over makeup, but today I used it under, and I thought it just was beautiful. It really canceled out my darkness, and it really brightened up and gave some coverage. So if you're out and you want to try it, this is really good. I think it's definitely worth a shot. Okay, speaking of Ulta, now they carry the Way hair products, and I hope this is still going on, but if you spent over, I think, $24, you got this for free. And this is the leave-in conditioner, And so I bought the Wave Spray. And I haven't used it yet. I thought about using it last night, but I didn't want to use it before my video just in case I didn't like it. So I know that I don't want waves. I know that I don't want my hair to dry natural. I don't want to scrunch it or anything like that. But I do see her, I love watching Jen Atkin. I love her channel. So I do see her use this even before she straightens her hair and before she styles it. So I'm thinking it might be something like a gripping primer, you know, maybe something that gives a little bit more grip and a little bit more hold to your hair. So I just wanted to try it and see what I thought, and I will let you know. But I do love most of her products. This was something that I actually meant to show you last week and I forgot, and I have used it. I actually posted a picture on Instagram with it, and I'll put it right up here, but it is another one of the Gucci lipsticks. These, oh, they're so pretty. I mean, it's so simple, but it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see the design that is on the tube, but it is just, to me, it just reminds me of just like classic Hollywood, kind of like old Estee Lauder. And this color is one I just chose, you know, from looking at the swatches online. It's called Blaze of Noon, and it is so pretty. It is such a good, everyday, little bit darker than your lips color. And just, it lasted nicely. It's just, it's kind of like your lips but better, I would say. That classic or trite term that we use. Goodness, I didn't know what that was. Chanel. She's like my guard dog. She's looking at something. Anyway, I just think that is so pretty, and I'm impressed with this formula. You know, that first color I got was extremely light, and I cannot wear it on its own. But if you really like that, you could, because the formula was still nice. It was just too light for me. So let's go into some more lipsticks. When I went to the mall to get some Laura Mercier products, I went over to the MAC counter and I was asking Nikki if she had any more new nude lipsticks, you know, was there anything I hadn't tried? And she asked me if I had tried Shrimpton. And I don't think I have. She said it's an old one that they brought back, and I'm sure it's named after, is it Jean Shrimpton in the 60s. So I got it, and today is actually the first day that I have worn it. And I should have played with it first because I made the mistake of, I completely lined and filled in my lips with my Lancome Ideal because I was thinking this was going to be much lighter. I was thinking like Myth or something like that, but it's not. It had more color than I anticipated, so it would have looked better had I waited and done the lip liner after. So if you like MAC lipsticks, it's the satin formula, which is, I think, a good formula. It's almost like what people would call matte these days. It's still got a little bit of a natural, I would say like natural matte almost, because it is, you know, kind of, it doesn't slick right on your lips at all. It does, you know, take a little bit to get it on your lips, but it's full color and it's really pretty, and I thought I would tell you about it. Okay, some other lipsticks that I have gotten that I wanted to show you are two Smashbox and a Stila. These are new, and I haven't worn these yet, so I feel like I shouldn't really tell you about them until I wear them, but I'll go ahead and show you the colors that I got. The first one is, and this is called Always On Cream to Matte Lipstick. So let's try this one, which is Just Barely. Let's swatch it. And this is how they look. So they're the ones that are kind of curved to your lips. So let's swatch it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, it goes on like a feather. I mean, like, so easy. Very different than the satin one from MAC, but there is the color. So you see, this is gonna have, boy, that's pretty. Here, let me take this off and we'll try these on. That'll be something good. I want to tell you too, I kind of have so much stuff that I wanted to break it up a little bit. So yesterday I went to Target for a long time because I had to have my car, there was like a sensor that was going off in my car. And so I got them just to take me to Target. So I thought, well, I'm gonna take my time and look through everything. So I have like a big miscellaneous, some clothes, some makeup, just a little bit of everything, Target haul that I want to do. And then I have the best, most exciting Nordstrom haul that I want to do, that I have gotten. I will say I've gotten some really, really, really good lip products in there, so I'll keep you in suspense. So I'm planning on doing a video tomorrow and Sunday, each of those. So make sure you come back for those. Just barely. That is so pretty. See, it's got just enough like that rosy peachy, and I know that's weird to be rosy and peachy, but there is that color. I guess it would be kind of like a warm pink color that is so much more brightening than when they're too brown, like what I had on before. That is so pretty. And what I have just learned to love about the mattes is how you can layer over them. Because if you go to layer gloss over something that's already not even glossy, but too shiny, then you can't, it won't layer right. So I do think this is so pretty. And because I don't want to waste this opportunity, I'm going to show you one of the glosses that I got this week. So let's pick one. I got two of the Giorgio Armani Ecstasy lacquers. And Tammy told me about these, and she loves these. Matter of fact, that's what she sent me in my Christmas haul, or my Christmas gift that she sent me. So I've got Daybreak, which is going to be like this really pretty orangey, not orangey, but corally, pinky kind of color. It kind of reminds me of Spanish Pink by Tom Ford, if you know what I mean. Kind of like that spicy pink color. And then this color is so pretty. I ordered this from Sephora. It's Daybreak, and it is kind of like a cool pink color. So let's try this one, which is kind of like that spicy pink color. Okay, this is full-on color. So it looks beautiful. Oh man. And I feel it like drying down. Oh, that is so pretty. So I think you could wear this on its own. Let me swatch it for you. I'll swatch it right beside the color that I... Okay, no, it's not too solid, but it does have enough color to wear on its own with a lip liner. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness, okay. That is gorgeous. Look how it has like that sheen to it. Love these. They are real light, and I can already feel like it dries down, but yet it stays glossy and a little bit tacky. I love those because those are the ones that are going to last the longest. Okay, I'm just washing these swatches off my hands, and that Smashbox Always On Matte did really want to stay. So I think that's going to be one that really lasts a long time. So the next color that I got from Smashbox is this one, and it's called Not Today. And again, it's one of the nudes, a little bit more color. So it's going to be, wow, that's pretty. So I would say that's kind of like a tawny rose. And that's how I would describe it. So let's put this on. And I didn't know if I was going to like this where it's curved, but I do. Hey, Chanel. Hey, baby. Hey. It allows you to really, you know, come up and get your Cupid's bow and everything. Let's see how it does on the bottom. Oh, that color is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that is the color on its own. Love that. Just really impressed with those Smashbox colors. And then let's try this color over it. And so this is going to be, should I do that? Maybe I should try one of these. I got two Patrick Ta glosses, and one is called She's Secure, and one is called She's Unapologetic. So let's see how one of these would do over it, because I feel like that other Armani might be too, like, cool toned. So let's swatch this. Oh gosh, I think that's going to be cool toned too. So let's swatch it. That does probably not need to go over anything. That's got a lot of color on its own, but let's just see. Okay, yeah. These are like liquid lipsticks. So that was not a good choice. Okay, what did I get here? Did I get liquid lipsticks? Silky lip cream, monochrome moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and just swatch those. So that is She's Secure. I was not thinking, for some reason I was thinking these were glosses. This is She's Unapologetic. Oh my goodness. Okay, ooh, this is a good one. I haven't done a good color like this in a long time. Okay, so this is, I love this. But they are not thick, but opaque. So that is going to be more of that cool tone, nude. That is very, very pretty. No warmth in that, more of like a pinky nude. And then the next one is a little bit darker. So these are not good to put over anything unless you're just going to totally cover it up. So let me take off this little disaster and start again. I can tell that's going to be, oh man, long lasting too, because it doesn't want to come off. Okay, we're going to go in a different direction because I feel like you've seen everything. But the last lip combo that I will put you through today is the Gear Up. This is a new one by Stila. Oh wow, this is called Shine Fever Lip Vinyl. So let's just go ahead and swatch this or put this on its own, because I do want you to see this because it's just different. It's like a pink tone, and I haven't worn anything like this in a long time. So let's put it on by itself. Wow. Sometimes you can tell you're just going to love something when you first put it on. That is so pretty. So that is, wow, that is just such an easy, wearable pink. Let me swatch it right here on the end. So that is the last color. And here it is on my lips. And you know, I've got a little bit of, you know, stuff underneath, and my lips are probably gonna be red because I've irritated them. But that is so pretty. Gorgeous. I love these. I think these, it's one of those things you could pick any color, even like a bright red, and I think you would love it. If you like the lip, like long wearing lip stuff that isn't very heavy feeling, you would like those Armani too. They're not as heavy. And the Smashbox, that is definitely not as heavy feeling. The Patrick Ta, that's more of that thick, glossy, heavier feeling. And I kind of have an appreciation for both. I think the thick ones probably last a little bit longer, but the Smashbox, these lipsticks definitely are going to be the ones that will last a long time because they didn't even want to come off of my hand. Okay, so here is my last thing that I want to show you, and it is this one, which is Gear Up. And, okay, this is going to be, I can't remember what this is going to be. Okay, this is a gloss, more of like a glossy lip. Goodness. Lip vinyl, Shine Fever lip vinyl. Wow. Okay. A little bit different than it looks on the box. I think I did swatch it though. Okay, it's going to be like a cool tone. I don't think this is going to be for me. I think it's too cool. What do you think? It looks like, it's reminding me of like putty or something. It's just too cool tone for me. But it kind of has like that J-Lo. Like I can see Desi Perkins liking this or someone like that. But for me, it's just too cool toned. But it feels good. And it is glossy. My lips are so like sticky right now. I don't know what I want to put on. I think I'm just going to put on this gloss that I liked so much from Armani and call it a day. I do not plan on doing much today. I've got on comfy clothes. I think I'm going to go get a pedicure. I'm in need of that. I want to get this sparkle up there. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this. Okay. So I'm going to keep that on. New lashes today. They are some from Lash Star. I saw this brand in Dillard's and had never tried it, and I don't know if I've ever heard about it. So I just picked out the ones that I thought would be best for me, which was number 6, and that's what these are. And they're very pretty. They're faux mink, I believe, and I can't remember how expensive they were. Seems like they weren't crazy expensive, but I really liked how they're the ones that have like the multiple layers, and when you take them off the thing, when I took them off this morning, they were so curved. So if you have curved eyes like me, these, I mean, they were so curved I had to kind of put them on my eyes. And then I wanted to show you these. I got these in some little kit that I got from Ardell. I'm not sure where, probably at Sally's if I had to guess. I really like this thing. A lot of times if I have lashes that I need to really get to go down, I can squish them with this, with my own lashes, and then this little tool helps you kind of push it down into your lash. And I've used the metal ones, the more expensive ones, and I always like this one better because there's just something about this plastic that doesn't stick to the glue as much, and I just really like these. So if you see something with this, pick it up. Last but not least, I was going to show you the last few products that my friend Susan on Instagram was using with her makeup. So I already told you about the It's cream with the Giorgio Armani. Okay, she said she sets it with the Mario Badescu. She uses the rose. I just don't like, I'm not a rose person. I don't like that one as much. So I bought the chamomile and lavender, and I love this. If you like the MAC Fix Plus with lavender, you will love this. The smell is so good, and it's almost like perfume or cologne. It's one of those good things when you're getting ready. It just makes you feel good when you smell something so good. So love that. And then the other 2 products that she had used that I had to get was the Laura Mercier Bronze 02. I had the Bronze 03, and I still have it, and I didn't use it as much. Bronze 02 is almost like, you could almost put it over your whole face. It looks bronzy, but it's considered just a baked powder. It's the Matte Radiance. So you know how I like Matte 01 for highlight, which is what I have on, and it's what she wore. This is the Bronze 02. So anyway, it's good to start off your like contour and your face shaping with this, and it has a little bit of a glow. It's just beautiful. I've used this every day, and I really do like it. The blush that she had on, I couldn't believe it was a Chanel blush I didn't have, and it is the Rose Petal, number 99. I have another rose. I can't remember which one it is, but this one is kind of like a nudie pink rose. I have it on today. It is so pretty. I like to put it on right into my contour, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and it's very pretty, and nothing smells as good. I need a perfume like this. Nothing smells as good as the Chanel blushes. Now, I just said I didn't like rose smells. This is definitely a rose smell, but it's a Chanel rose smell. It just smells so good. I love it. It might be too because it reminds me of when I first started wearing Chanel. Okay, last thing I think I've got here that I'm going to show you today is the Becca bronzer in bronzed Bondi, as in Bondi Beach probably, and this was a suggestion from Elizabeth. And I have tried some of these before, but I don't think I have tried this one because I think I would have remembered how much I love it. This is so pretty. If you like Anastasia Rosewood, it's like that same tone. It's golden, but it's still got that, I want to say rosiness to it, but I don't really mean that. I think it's more of like that golden neutral or golden. It just doesn't have any orangey to it. So it just gives you a good contour, good, warm up without being orangey at all. I love it. It's pigmented, it's glowy, and all Becca products are good. I don't know if I've tried hardly anything from Becca that I didn't like. So love that. So thank you to my friend Susan and Elizabeth for helping me share some things with you, and I will link both of their Instagrams down below. And so I'm looking forward to showing you a few things this weekend, and I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Okay, one more thing I almost forgot to show you, and I was so excited to show this to you, and I cannot remember who I was watching they were given a closet tour, and they had this in their closet, and I thought that is so neat, so I ordered it from Amazon, and it is a belt organizer, and it says that you can put other things in here too, like watches, or what did it say? Anyway, it's like an acrylic organizer, and then the belt buckle shows, so you know which ones you have, and then I feel like it looks pretty, and it's a good way to just store it. So I just ordered this. I actually just got it yesterday. Oh, and it's drawers. Okay, so you could put anything you wanted to. You could mount it, it says on the wall, it's stackable. Showcase designer brand, see-through drawers, and acrylic. And it has like little pull handles. Okay, and they're 2 inches high. So I thought that was cool. And for accessories, I have on just my little Miranda Fry earrings. I have on some of the rings that my parents gave me, 2 from this Christmas and 1 from a Christmas or 2 ago. My nail polish is one of my favorites. It is the just prettiest, happiest red. It's kind of like a bright red with just a touch of a pink in it, and it's Dutch Tulips by OPI. And then just my regular necklaces that I've been wearing, the ones I actually got from Walmart, they are gold, and then one that my parents gave me, which is a coin. I know I'm probably not myself today, I just don't feel good, but I powered through it, and I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to tell you about these things, and I'm hoping by tomorrow I will feel much better, and I will bring you, let's see, we'll probably do Target tomorrow, and then Nordstrom on Sunday. I'm excited. Both of them are really good. You're gonna like, there's in both hauls, there's stuff that I know you're gonna love. So I'll see you then. And oh, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.